Okay, so I've been getting this question a lot. Not me, but this is a very famous question. So I'd like to answer this in my way too. So it goes something like this. That we assume that A is equal to B. In mathematics, we can assume things. So we are assuming that A is equal to B. And then we are squaring both the sides. So A squared equals B squared, right? We squared both the sides, it's still equal. Now because A is equal to B, I can write this thing as B squared is equal to AB, because B squared is equal to B into B. That would mean we know that B squared is equal to B into B. So obviously B squared will equal to, I'll replace this B with A into B. So I'll just put this here. I'll become A squared is equal to A into B, right? And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna subtract B squared from both the sides. If we subtract the same number from both the sides, then the equation remains same. So right now till here, everything's good. Now we see that this A squared minus B squared can be made simpler with an identity, which is A squared minus B squared is equal to A plus B into A minus B. So this is the identity, and how do we get here? Simply multiply this. So A into A is A squared, A into minus B is minus AB, here plus AB, B into A is plus AB, and then this would be minus B squared. These two cancel out, and what will remain is that A squared minus B squared, so it's an equal thing. So we can expand this. A plus B into A minus B is equal to AB minus B squared. So now everything's good. Now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take common. We can take something common here. It's B. We can take B common here. So A plus B into A minus B is equal to, I'll take the B common, and becomes this equation. So A plus B into A minus B is equal to B into A minus B. Now something's common, A minus B, and we will just cancel it out. What we do, right? 4 is equal to 4. 2 into 2 is equal to 2 into 2. 2 can just cancel it out. We can just take it common, right? So we just cancel it out. So what we are left with is A plus B equals B. And we know that A is equal to B, so that would be B plus B is equal to B. That would be 2B is equal to B. B goes here, divides. So 2 is equal to 1. So this is the proof that 2 is equal to 1. Now, where is this proof wrong? Where does it go wrong? Because exactly 2 is not equal to 1. We know that. What's the wrong concept in it? So these are the steps. Which step is wrong in here? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which step is wrong in here? You can stop the video and guess for yourself which step is actually wrong in this part. Isn't it? I'll tell you that step 5 is wrong. This step is wrong. You cannot do that. You cannot subtract the same number and then divide by it. For this, you need to understand a concept, which is 0. We know that A equals B, so A minus B will be 0, right? A minus B will be equal to 0, and that is exactly what here is. So this actually is 0. A plus b into whatever this is, because they are equal, this is 0. B into 0. And you cannot divide by 0. You cannot divide this 0 and make it up here and just cancel it out. That won't work, because 0 is nothing. It's a concept. Like infinity can never be reached. 0 can never be reached. It's nothing. So it simply doesn't cancel out. That's the way math functions. So this step 5, is basically wrong in here, where a minus b is equal to 0 and you cannot cancel it by 0. Try to understand it this way, that if I have 4 people and I have 2 mangoes, then I will give each person 2 mangoes, because division is just repeated subtraction. So I will give each person 2 mangoes. But if I have 0 people and I have 4 mangoes, then how many people would get how many mangoes? Well, that doesn't make sense, right? It's the same thing that we're doing here. It doesn't make sense. It should not be done. So that's pretty much all that I can explain. I hope that helped.